Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for April 10th and 11th, Wednesday, Thursday, for my Tauruses. Hello, my Tauruses. Hope all is going well for you. I know there's been some of those ups and downs, but I do feel that there's going to be some stabilizing energies, especially as we get closer to your season. Okay, so short reading using my Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards. I have prayed. Okay, sure. I have prayed, meditated, and infused with Reiki energy. And remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. And also, too, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. So 3 cards just plopped out. So let's see what they are. Let's go right into this and see. We have the 2 of air. Remember, air is our Libra, Gemini, our Aquarius. It is what's coming through the thoughts. So it's our Wi-Fi. Oh, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. You know what? Sometimes I like to avoid my problems too. It's like, well, tomorrow. The only thing about that is when you keep saying tomorrow, the problem sometimes gets bigger. So just think about it. Maybe it will be okay for you to say tomorrow and not necessarily deal with the things you need to deal with. This is just the type of energy, okay? So maybe it's one of those things that you're saying, I'm having a really great day. I don't want to deal with this. You know what? I don't find anything wrong with that. It's just that tomorrow will one day come. Okay, so that's up to you though. That's what you need to, you have to make those decisions. But you can't, the thing is though, when you do keep putting it off, the problem sometimes can be a little bit, get bigger, okay? So let's see what your next card says. The Knight of Air, again, that air energy. So there's a lot of Wi-Fi stuff. You're doing a lot of thinking. You're doing a lot of pondering. You're doing a lot of, I think, worrying. I don't want that for you. So let's see what we have. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So here it is. You're not necessarily wanting to make this decision, but yet it's saying, snap to it. You've got to make the decision, or snap to it. You've got to make some action. You've got to take some action. So, but, so this is that Wednesday, Thursday type of energy. So what are you going to do with that? It's always, it's good to face it. Just face it if you can, if it's not going to be too hard for you. I'm not in your shoes. I'm not in, your situation. So if you're dealing with somebody that's extremely, I don't know, as I was saying, face it. If you're dealing with somebody who is just not wanting your best interest, sometimes you have to go around the problem a little bit. But if it is something that does not put you in an unsafe position, face it. And I have no idea who that is for, but I don't want somebody facing something that might put them in a dangerous position. And I feel like there could be somebody out there. I hope that makes sense to whoever that is. But for the most part for my Tauruses, if you are able to face it, try to face it. It will help you to go into the weekend a much happier Taurus. Okay? Let's see. This card is reversed. So let's see what this one says. We have Archangel Gabriel. And Archangel Gabriel is the messenger, the divine messenger, but also with the Empress. This is lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So it's kind of like what they're saying, what I'm feeling right now is you're putting this thing off, but when you do face it, it's like this bath of sunlight hitting you, okay? I feel like you've been worried about this, and it's like, it's kind of like this kind of energy, but it's coming at you so quickly, and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? And the thing is, if you take some control over it and you're the one to face it, it's like you will then be able to make some sort of a decision that will then be to your better good, okay? If you let somebody else take control of it, I don't think you're going to like the decision. Okay? So when I'm seeing this card with this, it's like, Archangel Gabriel again, it's that archangel energy is just saying, Taurus, it's okay. Just make your decision. I will help you through it, and we will get through it. Okay? And I don't even know if it's a decision per se, but it's like, it just might be just somebody you didn't want to face. Maybe it's kind of like, I want to call in sick to work today because I know I have to have my one-on-one with that boss, and I hate that boss. Oh, I didn't say hate, but I don't like that boss. That boss, drains me of energy. And I just, so it's like, no, just face it and you'll get through it. So it could be that type of thing too. But you've got Archangel Gabriel watching over you as, with the Empress, basically holding you in his wings to say, I've got you. I've got you. Okay? Okay, my Tauruses. It'll actually be okay. And once you get through it, you will feel even better about yourself. That's really true. That is really, really true. And then you'll be like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have done something about this earlier. It could also be, and I don't know who this is, but it could also be, we go back to work, or we can go back to a personal relationship where it's like you wanted to maybe break things off, and yet you didn't want to talk about it. Or you wanted to, basically you're having problems with work, and you needed to go to HR about it. It's that type of energy. So there's this stuff that's making you feel very conflicted. You really don't know what to do about it because you know what you should do, but if you do what you should do, you feel like there could be some backlash. And you know what? There could be. But I can tell you that, you've got Archangel Gabriel watching you and holding you. Okay? Okay. So I hope that none of this is right for you, and I hope that it's just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful times for you Wednesday and Thursday. But should you find yourself in this situation, face it and move on. Okay? Okay. So my Tauruses, as always, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.